insist on introducing himself if you didn't get Mike. I love you.
That's so true, man.
You're laughing because you know it. No, our final honoree is someone who brings the energy, the humor, and the hustle to everything he does. I don't know how people keep up with it. Long before he was Tucson's top MC, a cycling machine, and the powerhouse behind one of the largest Hispanic-owned all-state agency groups in the country, Edmund Marquez was slightly rambunctious Cub Scout with boundless energy and just enough discipline to keep his den leader nervously flipping through the handbook, even then it was clear Edmund was determined to lead. Today, he's the proud owner of the award-winning Edmund Marquez All-State Insurance Agencies and a trailblazer in both business and community service. He's received honors like Businessman of the Year and Tucson Strong Award, but those only scratch the surface of his impact on Tucson. Edmund currently serves as the board chair for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Tucson, the vice chair of the Rio Nuevo Board, I'm always calling you for help on that stuff, and formerly served as board chair for United Way of Southern Arizona. His leadership has helped shape everything from downtown revitalization to youth development, and he's done it all with humor, humility, and a big heart. And let's not forget, if you've ever been to a major event in Tucson, chances are Edmund was the one behind the mic, hyping up the crowd, getting them excited, cracking the perfect joke, and making you reach for your wallet for a good cause. He is a business leader, a community builder, and above all, a hometown champion. So please help me celebrate our distinguished citizen, Mr. Edmund Marquez. Turn your
Edmund Marquez is one of the most giving young men I've met in the last 20 or 30 years. I don't know anyone who's given more of himself back to this community. Now, I've always said it's easy to write a check, but it's difficult to give your time, your energy, and effort. That's Edmund Marquez, you name it. Boys and Girls Club, Southern Arizona Leadership, Chamber of Commerce. He's built his all-state agency into one of the most successful in the country. And I like that because I've been able to help him along the way and give him some guidance on his banking, growing his business, and not outgrowing his capital. And Edmund decided he wanted to get in the car business. And the car business took a huge downturn. And I heard about it, and I called Edmund. I said, Edmund, look, don't feed a business, close it. I said, close it. My dad had to do that, a lot of people do it. So Edmund closed it, and he focused on what he did best, and that was the insurance business. I know he's a great dad. I've seen him with his boys, his daughter, his wife. I know they adore him, and they should. He doesn't neglect his family for his business or the community. He seems like he's got a great balance.
I've known Edmund for at least a dozen years now, and I met Edmund as he was actually MC role for a Hispanic Chamber event. Edmund served on the United Way Board of Directors for more than 6 years. Not only did he serve on the board, he served as board chair, he served as our campaign chair, and he served on the development committee, and he currently even serves as our chair of our largest donor affinity group, our Alexis de Tocqueville Society. But that's just one of the many things that Edmund does here in this community to be able to give back and to be able to touch the lives of those who need just a little bit of help. I know that he also is a contributor to many other entities and organizations here throughout this community, but specifically to scouting. When I think about the 12 laws of scouting, of being trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, friendly, brave, clean, and reverent, I actually can also say that Edmund fits each and every one of those, except he can be irreverent sometimes, but it's in a positive way.
I'm very proud of Edmund for winning this award. He's always really distinguished himself by being someone who gives back to the community. We've seen that in his work with so many nonprofits throughout the region. A particular thing I know he's very proud of is his work with Rio Nuevo. He was appointed by Governor Ducey and has stayed on Rio Nuevo, and he's very proud of the work that he's done with the Tucson Hispanic Chamber, which I used to lead, the Tucson Metro Chamber. He's chairing now the Boys and Girls Club. I mean, Edmund is someone, when you know he gets on your board of directors, he's really going to come in and make change and help elevate the organization and help fundraise. So very proud of the work that he's done throughout the community and he's worked with his family.
He was always very active. The way you see him today, that's how he's always been. He's always been very opinionated. And the one thing that I bet people may not know about him, he's got a photogenic mind. It's good and it's bad because I'll be saying a story and he'll say, no, Mom, this is the way it was. And during school time, he was quite a character. Loved sports, loved being Mr. Popular at the high school.
One of the things I have a lot of pride in my son is the fact that he ended up buying my business. I was an Allstate insurance agent. He was able to get into Allstate as an agent probably about age 22. You have to be married, own a house, settled. He had none of that. So we helped him make sure that he got qualified and everything. And so he started with Allstate at age 22. From then on, he just went gangbusters because he became the largest insurance agency west of St. Louis.
From your brother from another mother, congratulations, my friend. And thanks for all you do for Tucson, Southern Arizona, and Scouting.
Edmund, from the Click family, and everybody that knows you, congratulations on this great award, being the outstanding citizen.
Ready to take the mic?
Great to see everyone. Thank you so much. For those of you that are in the video, Mr. Clay, you've been my North Star since I saw you and when I was in high school. You lead by example, and I'm just trying to follow in your footsteps. Tony Penn, I mean, you taught me what it's like to run a successful nonprofit with United Way. It's about impact, right? And if you look at the two of you, it's about the greater good in this community. Right? My sister, thank you for showing me the way, right? I mean, you had a lot of guts out of college and immediately moved to LA and bought the BMW, bought the house, working for Shell Oil just showed me we can break the mold and we can get out. So thank you very much for being in my video. Thank you to Scouts. Congrats to Carlota. Rico, congratulations. This is a heck of a great room. David Denos asked me yesterday if I was an Eagle Scout. You stood up, so you're an Eagle Scout. That's why you asked. And I kind of laughed when you asked if I was an Eagle Scout. Oh no, I wasn't an Eagle Scout, I was a Cub Scout. And I made it through a year and a half, and I was kicked out of Cub Scouts for being a little rambunctious, that's the word here today. And today, my troop leader that kicked me out is here today. And I would like to ask her to stand, please. It's my mom! Very cool, very sad. And then you talk about Dr. Kevin Lehman's here. He said he's written 80 books, 70 books. 70 books, that's like one every other year. That's pretty good. He always talks about who you were at age 5, between 5 and 8, you still are. And I am still that same kid. Right? I am a little rambunctious, I have fun. I have no script for today. I just wanted to talk to you guys and have fun. But yeah, I still am that same kid, right? In regards to distinguished citizen, kind of the underlying piece, I was thinking about it on the way here, and it's probably not what you think, is the reason I'm so involved is I'm competitive. And I'm born and raised here with you. And we want to have the most amazing community we can have, and we have to get in the trench to continue to improve it, because no one's going to fly in here and fix it for us. Right? So we should have the best Boys and Girls Clubs. Denise is here. We should have the best YMCA. Curtis is here. We should have the best United Way. Our community deserves it. So I'm willing to get into the trench, and I'm able to do so because I have an amazing team. My dad said in the video I was 22 when I became an agent. 22 as a punk. And they gave me an Allstate agency, and the first thing I did was pick up 30 car dealerships, and I did their insurance 24 hours a day, and some were Mr. Clicks. And my real introduction to Mr. Click was through his teams and how well and militant those car dealerships were run. They were run so well compared to the others, and it put them on a pedestal for me. But I'm happy to be involved and happy to commit my time and effort and treasure into this community because I love it. I do want to say happy birthday to Hetty. She came here on her birthday. She should be at the spa or something right now. I'm not here eating chicken, but thank you very much for being here. But thank you very much for this award. I love you all. I'll continue to be in the trench with you. Let's go. Thank you very much.